just very basic answer. It's just derived from plants.
I mean, because plant-based means it's made in inspiration of, but I think that means it's just straight. Maybe it's just the plant in raw form. You know what I mean? Or the oil from the plant, or sap from a tree or something like that.
Yeah, everything has its purpose. Everything was created, and it's all here for a reason. Even the toxic stuff. But you got to be aware of what's toxic and what's actually beneficial to life. But there's also a balance that you need. You need a little bit of toxicity to know that you have to get out of something and you have to grow to something better.
Yeah, fear can be a useful component. It's a matter of how you use it. Fear of, hey, don't jump off that cliff because there's rocks at the bottom right where the water is. That's legitimate fear. That's not baseless. But there's other fears you create in your own mind, like, oh, should I talk to this person? Why are you even considering? Just go do it. The worst thing that can happen is it doesn't go the way you think the way you desire it to.
Yeah, exactly. And that was me with vlogging. Like I said earlier, I would be scared to go into a store with a camera because I get shut down. But you never know what will happen in that store if you just have that camera and you start recording.
Yeah, as long as you don't take it into a Chipotle, it'll be good.
Really? They do stuff at Chipotle?
Oh, they don't appreciate it because people come in there and they give them an attitude, and to be fair, Chipotle's known for ripping people off.
Yeah.
But they'll just do the most and hold the phone 1 inch from their face, I need more meat on my burrito.
Oh, I've seen that.
It's not
Same
that,
with Subway and stuff
it's
as well.
Not that deep. Just have a conversation with them, be genuine, be like, hey, I'm paying $12, would you mind? If you're just genuine and just level with somebody, you're gonna get way further than you are if you meet them with aggression.
Exactly, that's what I was talking about today.
Dude, tell them, bro.
We were in the bins and you guys could end up watching this, and you guys could have been there. It's no hate on you, it's absolutely nothing against you. But when you just come in with a positive attitude and you're like, hey, what's up, how you doing? And they just look at you like you're an extraterrestrial, and they're like, I'm cool, yeah. They don't want to talk, and they're just all huddled up like penguins and scratching their necks like fiends in the freaking streets just to find material items that they don't even want to give back to many people.
They want to price gouge when they want.
Yeah, they want to price gouge, and there's so much in these bins that are just thrown out and people don't care about, when in reality it's try to get everything you can and give back to as many people as possible for the best deal, because you're buying it for pennies on the dollar. But nobody cares. Nobody cares about other people anymore. And I'm not saying that it's absolutely everybody, but what I mean by nobody is just the average person, the 80%, the 20-80 Pareto principle, where 80% of everybody's just the average.
Yeah.
Just the average group, and then that 20%'s the people above average. But
and a lot of that comes down to habits. If you have good habits of being kind and even starting your day with a smile, smiling at yourself in the mirror and saying, I'm appreciative for today, that will completely change your outlook and perspective on everything. You will be, once, more appreciative, and two, your outlook, it expands. The opportunity that you have available to you is abundant and endless. You no longer think with a poverty consciousness. So,
yeah, dude, a smile is everything. I remember watching Kipchoge. He was running the marathon, and he just smiles. He smiles when he runs, and they explain how in running, the science of smiling will change the way you feel, and you're able to compete and run longer and run harder, and you're just unstoppable. And that's what it takes, is a smile, and just laugh at people's idiocy. We're in Cincinnati right now, just it's lunch hour, and people are just driving like idiots, taking slow on the brake or slamming on the brakes, and sometimes you gotta laugh at that stuff in life. It's hard sometimes, I get it. People are just terrible drivers, but as long as you're conscious at the wheel and you realize that all that stuff will pass, then you'll get past it.
You just gotta let it go, man. That's what it starts with. Let it go. And I understand that. very well personally because he's helped me let go of a lot of things that just would bog me down, or just they're unimportant. Because if it's not now, then why does it matter?
Exactly.
Why does it matter? It happened 2 weeks ago. Okay, that's the fact. The fact is it happened. But another fact is you can change it, but you have to make an effort to.
Exactly. You can't just dwell on the past and say, well, this happened, so I have the right to be this person. I have the right to be that. Don't give yourself the excuse or the alibi to hold on to things. You have to find the excuse to let it go. It's the truth. And a lot of people don't like to hear the truth. They like to hear everything sugar-coated. And other people want to hear the truth, but there's people that don't care to give the truth because they don't want to hurt feelings. But sometimes you gotta hurt feelings, and you gotta influence people to grow and get to the next level. And that's what life's about, is pushing other people to that next gear, that next level.
Life's a beautiful gift, man, so give it. And by give it, I mean it doesn't matter. You can have 1 cent, 10 cents, a t-shirt, a bag of leaves. Give something. Somebody needs something that you have that you don't use, so give it to them. Because, that fulfillment is what life's truly about. Rendering a service to people that is useful, but is mutually beneficial, so that both parties are profiting from a transaction. Somebody profits in the sense of a material object, and you make money from it, but you both get something from it.
That's the whole point of seasons and cycles. Everything's circular. Everything comes back around full circle. So what he's saying is, keep it going. Always, always do it. Because when you become stagnant in giving or creating, then you pile up just all this energy, all this material, and it goes nowhere. And then you just have a lot of subconscious turmoil, if that's the way to put it.
Blockages.
Yeah. So open up those blockages, let go, and just really push yourself. Be uncomfortable.
Get comfortable being uncomfortable.
All right, back on the road, and we'll come at you. We'll be back later with some more. Peace.